You're about to hear something that might send shockwaves through your system already, and you might not even realize how monumental that is. Maybe you've been trudging through doubts, questioning if you've made enough progress, or if the universe somehow overlooked you. But the evidence is in, and it's pointing one way. You did it. Yes, you, exactly where you stand right now, have crossed a threshold that once seemed insurmountable. If your body just jolted with excitement or you feel a swirling energy around your heart, embrace that. It's your own confirmation that you've unlocked a new layer of readiness your past self could only dream of. Before we crack open the 7 chapters on why this readiness is real and how you actually arrived here, do something that might appear tiny but can shift everything. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave 77 in the comments to fire a direct signal to the universe that you accept this revelation. Then comment, ready for what's next, because even a brief moment of intentional action can resonate beyond what you can see. And trust me, stick around until the very end, especially chapter 4, because there's one critical piece of insight there that anchors this entire message. Miss it, and you could risk sliding back into the old uncertainty you've already outgrown. Sure, your life may not look drastically different on the surface, but inside, subtle yet profound shifts have aligned you with this new phase. You're not the same hesitant soul you were even a few months ago. You've logged the inner work, the lessons, and the silent battles that no one else saw. Now it's culminating into a simple truth. You are ready. You did it, and the next stage of your journey is poised to unfold in ways that'll reshape everything, from your relationships to your day-to-day mindset. It can be hard to see your progress when you're living it day to day. The truth is, the most significant changes often come in the form of tiny, almost imperceptible shifts. The way you handle stress, the way you bounce back from setbacks, or how you respond to negativity. These are the true markers of growth. When was the last time you noticed that something that used to trigger your anxiety now barely phases you? These small changes add up over time, creating a new version of you that is more resilient and capable than ever before. Think about the moments in your life that used to set you back. Did you spiral into negative thinking or stay stuck in frustration? Perhaps now you catch yourself, reset, and find your way back to a place of balance and clarity. This is the power of inner growth. It might feel subtle, but these changes are profound, shifting you from a place of uncertainty to one of grounded confidence. The moments when you thought you'd never recover now seem like distant memories, and each time you rise, it gets easier. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Maybe it was a difficult conversation you handled with maturity, or perhaps it was a task you used to procrastinate on that you now tackle head-on. The key to recognizing your progress lies in looking at the moments where you once felt overwhelmed, but now feel in control. If you've been noticing these small changes, trust me, your readiness is real, and the transformation you've been working toward is happening. Doubt can be a stubborn companion, especially when you're on the edge of a breakthrough. It's easy to second-guess yourself and question if the progress you've made is really as significant as it seems. Old thoughts and beliefs, those lingering voices of self-doubt, can try to creep in, making you wonder if you've truly changed. But here's the truth. You are not who you were. The person you were yesterday, a year ago, or even a month ago, no longer defines who you are today. You've done the work. You've faced your fears, conquered your insecurities, and weathered storms that would have once broken you. Don't let those old doubts convince you that you haven't grown. Instead, look at how far you've come. Look at how you've handled challenges with courage and resilience. The person who used to be afraid of change is no longer the one in control. You are. So when doubt arises, let it pass like a fleeting cloud, knowing it has no hold on you anymore. Remember, self-doubt is just a voice from your past, not a reflection of your present. You've built new strengths, developed a deeper sense of self-worth, and cultivated the inner strength to rise above the negativity. When you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself that it's just a part of the process. It's the last vestige of your old self trying to hold on, but you're far beyond that now. Trust in the progress you've made and the power within you to continue evolving. Growth doesn't happen in huge, dramatic moments. It's in the consistent, small actions you take every day. Whether it's waking up early, choosing to stay positive in the face of negativity, or simply showing up for yourself when things get tough. Each of these small actions adds up over time. They create a foundation of success that supports your new, evolved self. It's the small, consistent steps that build momentum and shift you closer to your dreams. Consider the power of habits. Every time you take that tiny step forward, you're reinforcing your commitment to growth. Think about a muscle. If you only work it out once in a while, the results are minimal. But when you make it a regular practice, the transformation is undeniable. In the same way, your consistent actions are strengthening your inner resolve and paving the way for the success you're capable of. You don't need massive leaps. Just keep moving forward, one step at a time. One powerful way to track your growth is to look back at the small wins you've accumulated. Maybe it was a positive affirmation that shifted your mindset for the day, or a small decision that helped you stay on track. Each of these moments adds up, and before you know it, you're living a life far beyond what you imagine. The key is to trust the process, knowing that even the smallest step contributes to the greater journey ahead. The labels you've carried for years may no longer serve you. Labels like shy, unlucky, or not good enough are remnants of a past version of yourself that has long since evolved. It's time to shed those outdated identities and embrace the truth of who you are today. These labels were once a way of protecting yourself or fitting into certain expectations, but they no longer define your reality. By releasing them, you make room for your new identity to emerge, one that reflects your growth, your strength, and your readiness for what's to come. One of the most powerful things you can do is to consciously rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. For instance, if you've always believed you were too sensitive, consider how that sensitivity has given you a deeper connection to others. If you've labeled yourself unlucky, remind yourself of the times you've faced setbacks only to turn them into opportunities for growth. Your past does not define your future, and the labels that once felt permanent are now simply relics of a journey you've outgrown. As you let go of these old labels, you'll feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your true self. It's not always easy, and sometimes the old labels will try to reassert themselves. But each time you refuse to accept them, you reinforce your readiness for something greater. You are not bound by the stories others have told you or the ones you've told yourself. You are ready for more, and it's time to step into that truth. Self-forgiveness is a crucial step in fully stepping into your readiness. We all carry wounds from the past, mistakes, regrets, and choices that didn't turn out as we had hoped. But holding on to guilt or anger only weighs you down, preventing you from fully embracing the next stage of your journey. True healing happens when you allow yourself to forgive, both for the things you've done and the things that have been done to you. It's about accepting that you are not defined by your past mistakes, but by how you rise above them. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone the mistakes or the hurt you've experienced. It means you release their power over you. You let go of the emotional baggage that's holding you back and create space for growth. When you forgive yourself, you free your heart from the past and allow your soul to expand into the fullness of what you're meant to become. Remember, growth isn't linear, and sometimes we have to fall to learn how to rise. The process of self-forgiveness can be incredibly healing. It might not happen all at once, but every time you choose to release guilt, you're one step closer to living in alignment with your authentic self. Be gentle with yourself and allow your heart to heal. The journey of self-forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love that not only clears your path, but also illuminates the way forward. But also deepens your capacity to love others. For so long, you might have carried the weight of others' expectations on your shoulders. Society, family, friends. They all have their ideas of who you should be or what you should achieve. But the truth is, you are not obligated to live according to anyone else's standards. This is your life, your journey, and your evolution. Releasing the weight of others' expectations doesn't mean you reject their love or advice. It means you stop allowing their perceptions to limit you. It's about stepping into your own truth and embracing the freedom that comes with making choices based on your authentic desires, not someone else's. When you release the grip of external expectations, You open up space for your own dreams to flourish. No longer bound by the approval or judgment of others, you can make decisions with confidence, knowing that your choices are aligned with your deepest values. The pressure to meet certain standards may still linger at times, but you now have the strength to choose differently, to create a life that reflects who you truly are. The freedom that comes with letting go is unmatched, and it's yours for the taking. Letting go of others' expectations is not always easy. There may be moments when you feel guilty or afraid of disappointing those around you. But consider this. When you live authentically, you become a beacon of inspiration to others. By embracing your true self, you show others that it's okay to let go of the roles they've been forced into. You set the example that real success is living a life true to who you are. No one else's expectations can define you. The environment you inhabit plays a significant role in shaping who you are and who you're becoming. If your surroundings are filled with negativity, clutter, or reminders of your past struggles, it can be hard to grow. But when you create a space that reflects your new mindset, one that nurtures and supports your growth, you set the stage for transformation. Whether it's a physical space, your social circle, or the media you consume, everything you allow into your life has an impact. Think about it. When you walk into a space that feels welcoming and inspiring, don't you feel more at ease? Your environment should be a reflection of the person you're becoming. Start small. Perhaps rearrange your room, add plants, or declutter. Each of these small actions can create a sense of clarity and peace, allowing you to focus on your goals without distraction. Likewise, be intentional about the people you allow into your life. Surround yourself with those who uplift, inspire, and challenge you to be your best. An environment that supports growth isn't just about physical space. It's also about mental and emotional space. If there are toxic people in your life or online content that reinforces old limiting beliefs, it's time to make adjustments. Unfollow accounts that drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. Create a sanctuary where you can breathe freely and move forward with a sense of purpose. When you intentionally cultivate an environment that aligns with your growth, you'll find that your progress accelerates in ways you never imagined. Once you step into your readiness, the universe has a way of responding to your shift. You may begin to notice synchronicities, those perfectly timed events or encounters that seem to line up with your goals and intentions. These aren't just coincidences, they're signs that your internal transformation is being mirrored by the external world. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach now appear with ease. People who can help you show up at the right moment, and ideas that resonate with your next steps will seem to flow effortlessly into your life. It's important to recognize these synchronicities as gifts. Perhaps an old friend reaches out with an opportunity, or you come across a book that gives you exactly the insight you needed at that moment. These signs aren't random. They're part of the universe confirming that you're on the right track. It's a cosmic affirmation that you're aligned with your purpose and that the world is rearranging itself to support you. Trust these moments and remember that they are not flukes, but powerful nudges guiding you toward your highest potential. Sometimes synchronicity can feel subtle. It might come in the form of a conversation, a chance encounter, or even a random thought that sparks new ideas. It's easy to dismiss these moments as trivial, but when you look closer, they hold the key to your next step. Keep a journal of these moments to help you see the patterns emerging in your life. With each synchronicity, your confidence grows, and you begin to trust that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Serendipity plays a remarkable role in the process of transformation. It's the unexpected moments, the happy accidents that seem to happen when you're in the right place at the right time. When you're truly ready for the next chapter of your life, the universe has a funny way of opening doors that you didn't even know were there. Maybe it's a random invitation to an event that turns into an opportunity or a chance meeting with someone who offers guidance at the exact moment you need it. While it may seem like coincidence, there's an underlying intelligence at work. Serendipity often comes when you least expect it. But when you look back, you realize it was the missing piece that led you to exactly where you needed to be. Don't be afraid to take these accidental paths. Sometimes the most profound growth comes from stepping into situations that seem unplanned or spontaneous. When you trust the flow of life, serendipity has a way of aligning you with your destiny in ways that logic cannot predict. One of the most powerful ways to invite serendipity into your life is to remain open and curious. Don't overplan every moment. Allow space for the unexpected and trust that life has a way of guiding you, even when you don't have all the answers. These moments of serendipity often hold the answers to questions you didn't even know you were asking. So when the unexpected shows up, embrace it fully and watch how it leads you toward your greatest opportunities. As you step into this new phase of readiness, expect a few tests along the way. These small challenges might feel like setbacks, but they're really just opportunities for you to prove to yourself that you've truly evolved. Whether it's a financial challenge, a difficult conversation, or an unexpected obstacle, how you respond to these moments will define whether you continue moving forward or slip back into old patterns. The universe will occasionally send you checkpoints, mini tests to see if you're truly ready for the next stage. It's essential to view these challenges not as setbacks, but as growth opportunities. You've faced bigger challenges before, and you've always come out stronger. When you encounter these tests, remember that they are not obstacles, they are invitations to demonstrate the new skills, wisdom, and resilience you've developed. When you rise above these challenges, you affirm your readiness to handle even greater things. Pass these small tests, and you'll find that the world opens up to you in new and exciting ways. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your foundation and builds your confidence. You are ready for the next phase, and these tests are just stepping stones along the way. So when a challenge arises, breathe, trust yourself, and step into the situation knowing that you have all the tools you need to succeed. One of the beautiful aspects of your readiness is that it opens up multiple paths for you to explore. As you align more with your true self, you'll start to see abundant opportunities unfold before you. You might have been used to feeling stuck, unsure of which direction to take, but now you're in a position where several exciting options are available. It can feel overwhelming at first, but remember, having options is a sign of growth and possibility. You are ready to choose. Instead of feeling paralyzed by choice, embrace the freedom that comes with it. Trust your intuition to guide you toward what feels most aligned with your next step. Not every opportunity needs to be pursued, and not every path needs to be followed. The key is to listen to your heart and make decisions that reflect the new version of yourself. When you choose with confidence, you affirm that you are ready to create your own path, regardless of what others may think or expect. Don't fear abundance. It's a reflection of your personal growth and readiness to step into new chapters. Rather than worrying about making the perfect choice, focus on what excites you the most. The world is full of opportunities, and you have the power to navigate them with grace and wisdom. The abundance you're experiencing is proof that you're exactly where you need to be. As you continue to grow and transform, you may notice a shift in your relationships. Some people may fall away, while others will come into your life, drawn to the new energy you're radiating. This is a natural part of the process. Your circle of support will evolve as you do, reflecting the changes within you. The people who truly align with your new path will show up at the perfect time, and together you'll move forward in ways that amplify each other's growth. It's important to recognize that not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. Some people may not be able to support the person you've become, and that's a sign that it's time to let go of relationships that no longer serve you. On the other hand, you'll also encounter individuals who see your potential and want to be part of your journey. These people will lift you up, challenge you, and walk alongside you in ways that make your journey even more meaningful. Building this evolving circle of support is essential. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, who offer a listening ear, and who help you see your strengths. With the right people by your side, your journey will feel less lonely, more empowered, and much more fulfilled. Your circle isn't just a reflection of your current self, it's a reflection of the future you are stepping into. The process of personal growth doesn't always move at the speed we want it to. There are moments when it feels like nothing is happening and frustration begins to set in. But evolution is never a race. Patience is a key component of true transformation. Just as a seed doesn't rush to bloom, you are also growing in ways that aren't always visible. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing, even if it doesn't seem that way at first. The impatience you feel comes from a desire to see the results of your hard work. But remember, the beauty of growth lies in the journey itself. Every day you're laying the foundation for something extraordinary. And while it may take time for the fruits of your labor to ripen, every moment of patience brings you closer to the person you're becoming. Instead of rushing, embrace the pace of your evolution. There is magic in the waiting, and it's in those quieter moments that you'll experience some of your deepest realizations. Patience also teaches you to trust in yourself. It's a reminder that you don't need to have all the answers right now. The path will reveal itself when the time is right, and your readiness will be the perfect catalyst for your next steps. Trust in the timing of your own life and know that your evolution is unfolding exactly as it should. As you move forward on your journey, remember this. You are ready. Every experience, every challenge, every victory has led you to this moment. You've done the work, and now it's time to step confidently into the future. Trust that the universe is supporting you and that your path is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. The confidence you feel is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a reflection of the strength, wisdom, and resilience you've built. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Instead, embrace it with open arms, knowing that you have everything you need to succeed. Your past no longer defines you, and your future is full of limitless possibilities. The person you become is more than capable of handling what's ahead. So take the leap. Step forward with courage, knowing that you've already laid the foundation for success. The world is waiting for you, and you are more than ready to make your mark. Self-compassion is one of the most profound gifts you can give yourself on your journey. It is the practice of being kind and understanding to yourself during moments of struggle, failure, or when you make mistakes. We often hold ourselves to incredibly high standards, and when we fall short, we can be our harshest critics. But real growth comes not from perfection, but from embracing your humanity. The ability to forgive yourself, to comfort yourself in times of hardship, and to embrace your flaws with love is the essence of self-compassion. When you embrace self-compassion, you begin to break free from the cycle of self-criticism. You no longer view mistakes as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of beating yourself up over what you didn't do, you honor the effort you put in and allow yourself grace. Every mistake becomes a stepping stone toward your greater self, and with each act of kindness toward yourself, you build a stronger foundation of confidence and resilience. Self-compassion doesn't mean giving up or settling for mediocrity. It means accepting your imperfections while still striving to be better. It means recognizing that you are worthy of love and care, no matter your shortcomings. It's about acknowledging your vulnerability and treating yourself with the same kindness you would extend to a dear friend. Through self-compassion, you unlock the power to rise above your fears and doubts, knowing that you are worthy of success, happiness, and peace. Remember, no one is perfect, and every person you admire has faced setbacks and challenges. They didn't become successful by being hard on themselves. They grew because they learned to be compassionate and patient with their own evolution. By practicing self-compassion, you give yourself the freedom to flourish without the pressure of unrealistic expectations. You become empowered to live authentically, knowing that you deserve every bit of success that comes your way. Letting go is one of the most powerful acts of transformation. It's about releasing the things, people, or beliefs that no longer serve you. We often cling to the past out of fear or comfort, even when we know deep down that it's time to move on. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a past regret, or a fear that holds us back, letting go is an act of self-liberation. It's the decision to free yourself from the chains of yesterday and make room for a brighter, more expansive future. Letting go is not always easy. It may feel like a betrayal or a loss, but it's important to remember that in every ending, there's the potential for a new beginning. By holding on to things that drain your energy, you prevent yourself from stepping into the fullness of your potential. When you choose to release what no longer aligns with your true self, you are making space for new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences to enter your life. The process of letting go involves accepting that the past no longer has control over you. It means forgiving yourself and others for what has been, understanding that the only thing you can control is the present moment. The more you practice letting go, the lighter you will feel. You will discover the freedom that comes from living in the now, unburdened by the weight of yesterday's mistakes or fears. This is where real growth happens. when you allow yourself to release what holds you back and embrace what lies ahead. By mastering the art of letting go, you position yourself to experience deeper levels of peace, joy, and fulfillment. You no longer define yourself by what you've lost, but by the incredible potential of what's to come. Letting go is not an act of weakness, it is an act of courage. In that courage, you will find the strength to create a life that reflects who you truly are, free, empowered, and ready for whatever comes next. Boundaries are not walls that keep people out. They are the lines that protect your energy, your time, and your peace of mind. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for maintaining your emotional and mental well-being. Without boundaries, you risk overextending yourself, saying yes to things you don't want to do, or allowing others to take more than they give. It's easy to fall into the trap of people-pleasing, but by setting clear boundaries, you reclaim your power and give yourself permission to prioritize your own needs. Setting boundaries requires courage and self-awareness. It means knowing your limits and being willing to communicate them clearly. It may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you spent years saying yes to everyone else's needs. But remember this, setting boundaries is not about being selfish. It's about self-care. It's about ensuring that you have the space and energy to give your best to those who matter, including yourself. When you set boundaries, you show others that you respect yourself and that you won't tolerate behavior that undermines your peace. The beauty of boundaries is that they create a healthy balance in relationships. When you communicate your needs and limitations, others can respect them, and you can avoid unnecessary conflicts or resentment. Boundaries foster trust and respect, allowing relationships to flourish in a healthier, more balanced way. Whether it's saying no to an extra task at work, taking time for yourself, or standing up for your beliefs, setting boundaries is an act of self-respect that empowers you to live authentically. Boundaries are not rigid lines that shut people out. They are fluid, evolving, and adaptable to the changes in your life. The more you practice setting boundaries, the more natural it becomes. And the more you honor your own needs, the more you'll attract people who do the same. In the long run, healthy boundaries lead to stronger, more fulfilling relationships and a deeper connection with your true self. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed, but can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset shifts the way you approach challenges. Instead of viewing them as insurmountable obstacles, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth. Embracing a growth mindset transforms how you view setbacks, turning them into valuable lessons rather than failures. When you believe that growth is possible, you open yourself up to unlimited potential. The beauty of a growth mindset is that it encourages you to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, you think, I haven't learned how to do this yet. With this mindset, obstacles become a natural part of the learning process. And you understand that growth takes time. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. By adopting a growth mindset, you embrace the idea that your potential is limitless and you are constantly evolving toward a better version of yourself. A growth mindset is essential for self-improvement. It allows you to embrace challenges with an open heart, knowing that even if you don't get it right the first time, there's always room to improve. You stop comparing yourself to others and instead focus on your own progress. This shift in perspective not only reduces self-doubt, but also fosters resilience and determination. With a growth mindset, you no longer see failure as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone toward success. The key to cultivating a growth mindset is to remain curious and open to learning. The world is filled with opportunities to expand your knowledge and improve your skills. By consistently adopting a growth mindset, you'll find yourself embracing new challenges with confidence, knowing that each experience, good or bad, is helping you evolve into the person you're meant to be. Your potential is endless, and with the right mindset, you can achieve anything. Visualization is more than just a technique. It's a powerful tool for manifesting your dreams. When you visualize your goals, you create a mental image of the future you want to create, and your subconscious mind begins to work toward making that image a reality. This practice taps into the power of your imagination and helps you clarify your desires, setting the foundation for success. The more vividly you picture your desired outcome, the more your mind and body will align with that vision. Visualization isn't just about imagining success. It's about experiencing it in your mind before it happens. By seeing yourself achieve your goals, you train your brain to believe that success is possible. You begin to feel the emotions associated with accomplishment, pride, joy, excitement, giving you the motivation to take the necessary steps toward that goal. This emotional connection to your vision fuels your determination, making it easier to stay focused and motivated when challenges arise. One of the most powerful aspects of visualization is its ability to rewire your brain. When you visualize your goals regularly, you strengthen the neural pathways that support your success. Your brain starts to recognize opportunities that align with your vision, and you become more attuned to the steps required to achieve it. The more you practice visualization, the more automatic the process becomes, and soon it feels like you're effortlessly attracting the circumstances and people that help you move forward. Visualization also helps you overcome self-doubt and fear of failure. When you consistently picture yourself succeeding, you begin to build confidence and belief in your abilities. You begin to trust the process and understand that setbacks are just temporary detours, not dead ends. The power of visualization lies in its ability to help you not only see your future, but to embody the energy of that future right now, making your dreams more attainable than ever before. Creativity isn't just for artists or writers. It's an essential part of every human being. We are all born with the ability to create, to think outside the box, and to come up with new ideas. However, as we grow older, society often discourages this free-flowing form of expression. To unlock your creativity, you must give yourself permission to explore, experiment, and fail without fear. Creativity is not about perfection. It's about the process of discovery. The more you allow yourself to embrace this process, the more innovative and resourceful you become. Innovation thrives when you step outside your comfort zone. Many of the greatest ideas in history came from individuals who dared to question the status quo and think differently. Innovation is about solving problems in unique ways, and it starts with cultivating a mindset that values exploration over certainty. To unlock your creativity, you must embrace curiosity, challenge assumptions, and remain open to new possibilities. The more you push your boundaries, the more you discover the vast well of creative potential within you. When you tap into your creativity, you become more adaptable and resilient. You learn to see solutions where others see problems. You become less afraid of failure because you understand that each setback is an opportunity to learn and evolve. Creativity also invites joy into your life. The process of creating something new, whether it's an idea, a project, or a piece of art, brings a sense of fulfillment that words cannot describe. To unlock your creativity, you must first silence the inner critic, the voice that tells you that your ideas aren't good enough. Give yourself the freedom to experiment, to make mistakes, and to embrace the unknown. The more you nurture your creative spirit, the more you will discover about yourself and the world around you. Creativity is the key to innovation, and innovation is the key to living a fulfilling, impactful life. Success is often defined by external markers, wealth, status, fame. But what if success is more personal than we've been taught to believe? Redefining success means aligning your definition of success with your core values and desires. It's about asking yourself, what does success truly mean for me? For some, it might be the freedom to live authentically, while for others, it could be making a positive impact on the world. By redefining success, you break free from societal expectations and create a life that feels rich in meaning and purpose. To redefine success, you must first get clear on what truly matters to you. What are the values that guide your decisions? What is the legacy you want to leave behind? When you align your actions with your personal values, you will find that success takes on a different meaning. It's no longer about chasing external approval, but about living in a way that feels true to who you are and what you stand for. Redefining success is also about embracing the journey, not just the destination.